Good morning, just 8th graders, because you only get to see us today. Listen, so today we're going to do something a little different. It's not really SEL related, but it is scheduling related. So we're going to have a video for you from the administrators at the high school. We're going to have a form for you guys to fill out, and we're going to have a bunch of cool things to do. And you get to think about high school. It's going to be great. It's going to be a wonderful day in the old Wilson Middle School. Miss Sarah, tell them what they're going to do.
Yeah, so some specifics about the actual Google form. So for registration, scheduling purposes for next year, instead of doing it like paper pencil, we're going to do it on a Google form.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you take a look at that. The administrators from the high school are going to kind of walk through the process on an actual sheet versus the Google form. When you open the Google form, what you're going to see is obviously you're going to put your name. Make sure you put that, otherwise we don't.
That's important.
That's important. Otherwise you're not going to get the classes you want for next year. So I know sometimes you guys are jokesters when we fill out these Google forms. But today is not the day for that, because you won't get the classes you need. Just so you're aware, as a 9th grader at Roosevelt, you have to take all of your core classes, so math, science, English, social studies. They're listed, the actual names of the courses on the form. If you're a student who's interested in advanced geometry or advanced physics, you need to print off the form and have either Mr. Arden, Miss Valentine, Miss Miller, or Mr. Plen sign off on that for you so we know you're appropriate for that class. So if you want one of those advanced classes, you have to print out the form. That's like an extra step to show us that you're willing to do that and get that signed by them. Everybody else just click the normal classes that are listed there. Everybody takes gym and health next year. True. So that is also a required class on that form. So you only have to print it and get it signed if you're looking to be in those advanced classes. If you're somebody who wanted to be in advanced English, you already took the placement.
The little test thing.
Yeah.
And Miss Cahalan and Miss Rakowski go get that list to us.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
You don't have to worry about that. This is just for advanced science and math. Yes. The next part of the form, and they talk about this too, is your foreign language requirement. If you have questions about that, you can definitely see us. And then you move to your electives. So those are the classes that you have interest in that you want to take. So you'll select one that you're like, yes, this is the one I absolutely want. And then the next two questions are drop downs where you can fill in like some alternates just in case you don't get that class that you would like. We are going to meet with each of you individually to go over that just to make sure it is what you need for next year and you meet the requirements for graduation. Just so you're aware, everybody needs a foreign language class in order to meet the requirement for high school. So if you didn't take Spanish or French next year, you're definitely going to take one of those next year at the high school. So I think that's all I have.
Yes, little recap. If you want advanced physics class and you want advanced math, you have to take the initiative, print that sheet off after you fill it out, and have either your math teacher or your science teacher fill it out. If you do not do that, we will not put you in that class. Cool, great. Second, there's also a parent signature part at the bottom. Your parent must look at it, and they must put their name on it at the bottom for us to be able to go through it and fill it out and get you the classes that you need. This will be due on Monday. What's the date for the Monday?
Hard to say.
It doesn't matter. Monday.
So
this coming Monday.
Yeah,
it
the
is
day
due.
after Sunday.
Yes. So we are going to
25th.
The 25th. Thanks, Madeline. You're
Madeline.
the best. So on the 25th, Miss Sarah and I were going to pull it. We're actually going to shut the form down so you can't fill it out, and then we are going to go through them with you guys individually. Okay. So make sure that stuff's done. Make sure you talk it over to the parent, and then we'll go from there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of us. If you have any questions about advanced class, either ask your English or your math teacher or your science teacher. If you have a question about the English stuff, ask Miss Rakowski and Miss McCallan, because they'll be the ones that know. So I don't even know yet, right? You don't know either.
I don't know yet.
Beautiful.
I know nothing.
Madeline knows nothing either, okay? So any questions with that stuff, come down, ask us, talk to us, and we'll get you the information you need. Other than that,
woo, fire up for almost being a bear. Here we
go
go.
Bears. Okay, we'll see you guys soon. Have fun. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Stay tuned for more SEL stuff.
Some great inspiration there from Mr. Buckner and Miss Sayer. But let's talk about what we're going to try to do here now in terms of our SEL lesson. If you take a look at the screen, we have this responsibility chart. Now, you guys all have done choice boards sometime in your lives. Okay? All you really got to do is pick one of these choices and do them and share it out with the class. Now, I really strongly suggest using Google Docs, maybe Google Slides, or even a separate piece of paper. It's your choice, okay? But what I want you guys to focus on is responsibility. It's the end of the school year. 6th graders are going to become 7th graders. 7th graders are going to go 8th grade. And 8th graders, you guys are going to be 9th graders very soon. And every single year, you get more responsibility of more things to do. So let's take a look at the choice board that we have here. The first choice you have is draw a picture of yourself doing something in a responsible way. That sounds pretty cool. Number 2, write a letter to your principal nominating yourself for the Responsibility Award and explain why you deserve it. We'll see if Mrs. McCooch wants to do that one. Number 3, make a chart showing at least 5 of your responsibilities at school and why they are important. That's a good one right there. Number 4, list all the words you can think that relate to responsibility. I could think of a few too, like homework and turning stuff in. Number 5, how can being responsible help you feel proud of yourself? And that's something that I think a lot of people need to start thinking about, because I think too many people actually think too poorly of themselves. You gotta get proud. Be proud of who you are and what you're doing. And being responsible is a good way to do that. Number 6, in your own words, what does it mean to make a good choice? Number 7, draw a portrait of someone you know who is a leader. List the qualities that makes them a leader. Try not to do yourself. Try to do someone else. Like maybe, I don't know, Mr. Thornton. List 8 things you can do to make the world a better place. I think that's great. I think everyone needs to think outside of themselves and try to do things for others. I think that's a great one. And number 9, draw a scene from a book, movie, or show where a character does something responsible. Again, it's your choice, guys. Pick one of those, go ahead and do that, and then have a little discussion about what you guys drew or what you guys talked about. Because, again, school is designed to help you guys become more responsible, become responsible adults, responsible members in society. And let's focus on that today. So have a great day. Teachers, you might want to pause it right here so that the students can see the responsibility board up on the screen so that they can choose which one of those things they want to focus on.